Okay, we have started. Okay, let's go to chapter 9. Okay, we're going to stop chapter 9. Let me get back some of my controls. Okay, chapter 9, we're talking about financial institutions. Okay, so what is financial institution? These are banks. OK，这样子久的话，我们就讲这个financial 这些结构就是银行了。OK， everything is about the economy. Okay, so our ever-changing economy, the economic cycle. So let me draw a graph so you will understand. Okay, basically the cycle goes up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay, you see the trend, it always goes up. All right, so if you look at the figures and facts, okay, this last peak here is 2006. This valley dip here is 2011. Okay, back then it dipped to it was 1996. Okay, and the last peak was at 1989. Okay, these you could look it up using the data. Okay, this is California. So this we do not know. Alright， 所以呢，我们这个经济了，OK，房地产的经济就是高高低低的，OK，永远就是高高低低，OK，但是它永远性就是往上走，OK，就是经济膨胀，OK，所以呢，我们前一波高峰的不是上一波前一个波，OK，是1989年。前一个低谷就是1996年 ，OK， 上一个波是2006 ，OK， 然后上一个低谷的话是2011。So what can we tell about this? OK， 现在这个高峰不知道在哪里了 ，OK。So whenever it go have an uptrend, OK, is 7 to 10 years, and when you have a downturn, it is 5 to 7 years. Okay, if you have this down, okay, you pretty much know what's going on for the last two cycles. Okay, so let's look at that. Okay, 1989 going down to 1996, right? This is down 7 years. Okay, 1996. Okay, I'll switch over so I don't have to repeat everything one long swoop. Okay. 1989年的话到1996年的话，它甩下来，OK， 7年 ，OK， and then from 1996 to 2006, right? Okay, this went up, okay, and that's 10 years. Okay, 1996年到06年的话 ，OK， 它上波 ，OK， 10年的高峰了 ，OK， and then 2006 to 2011, it came down, right? How long it took them to come down? Okay, 5 years. Okay, only 5 years. Okay, 06年，OK， 甩下来，甩了2011年5年，比较短了 ，OK， 5年 ，OK。So the next cycle going up, the peak, right? It should be what? 7 to 10 years, right? Okay. So if it's 7 years, right? It's 2018. Okay. 如果它上波上来的话，2011年上到7年的话是2018年，18年已经过了 ，so we passed that. It did not peak. It's still going up, right? So if we use the 10, right? So it should be 20, 21 this year, okay? But we don't know, right? The price is still going up, going up, going up, okay? Maybe toward the end of the year it ran out of steam. We do not know, right? Question mark, okay? 所以你加10年上去的话，就2021年是今年了 ，OK？ 可能现在呢，我们看不到，哎，这个价钱还是飙高，所以可能到年底吧 ，OK？ 它有什么变化等等的 ，OK？ 它可能真是一个高峰。If not, right? Then it could extend beyond that, right? This is a range, okay? This is a range only, okay? But there's exceptions to the rule, right? 我们说这是看了以前的历史是7到10年就上波 ，OK， 下波是5到7年 ，OK， 这是这个范围了 ，OK， 但是常常它会突破这个范围的 ，OK， 所以我们现在不知道 ，right？ 大概也快了 ，OK， 但是它1年、2年、3年 ，I would suggest, okay, the moment they raise the interest rate, right? Okay, the Fed say that we'll keep interest rate zero, okay, low until 2023. So once they start moving this up, okay, that's when we're gonna get the peak. Okay, so I would say the end of 2024. I mean 2023. So maybe it's 2024. Okay. It's a big question mark, okay? So we don't know, right? 2000, 21, 23, 24. So be really careful out there. You don't want to buy ultra high, except if it's for your own house, okay? 所以21年、23年、24年就好好观察它，OK？但是你自住屋的话就没所谓，你投资的话有注意了，OK？ Okay, so it's what we call the inflation. As a result of too much money. Okay, inflation is what we have that is ever going up, right? So always go up. Okay, so if you're back into the 1970s, okay, a car, right? A car, an automobile, right? The Volkswagen, okay, the Bug. It was advertised on TV, okay, 1999. Okay, $2,000. OK，你看以前1970年，OK，也有50年之前了，OK，你看这个小小的车，OK，这个德国的车了，OK，普通的车，19992000块就可以买到了，哎，当然了，这是基本的东西，OK，没有其他的这个手牌的等等的，OK，但是2000块，现在呢2万块都买不到好的车了，OK。So today you have to spend at least 20 grand, right, to get a drivable car. Okay. Deflation is the opposite, right? 贬值，OK，这个是对，这个是经济膨胀也有贬值，OK。Deflation is the opposite, okay? The prices will go down, you could buy more goods, okay? This is good for electronics, right? 电子的东西，这是有 deflation, okay? Okay, so but houses you always keep up with inflation, okay? All right, the Federal Reserve banking system, okay? They call it the Fed, okay? It's our central banking authority, okay? Control interest rate by controlling availability of money and the banks, okay? Indirectly and other financial institutions. Okay, so it's a 7-member board, okay? And it's appointed by the presidents, okay? All those people sitting on the board, okay? 所以我们美国呢，政府有自己的中央银行，OK，然后呢，里面有7个人管理他们，OK，然后所有7个人都是总统指挥的，OK，这个位置，OK，所以差不多了，这是总统，就是可以控制住，OK。Okay, we're gonna take a 5-minute break, okay? 5-minute break. I have to answer a call. 1 second, okay? 5-minute break, okay? All right. Okay, sorry, we're back. There's a lot of interruptions today. Okay, basically, um, we'll go to the next slide. Okay. Okay, let me double check on the view. Okay, we're still streaming, which is good. Okay, moving on. Okay, gross domestic product, the total value of all goods. Okay, value of all goods and services. Okay, produced by economy during a special period of time. For example, a city, a state, right, or a nation, right? Okay, so California, right, is in the top 10, okay, on a worldwide basis, okay? So it's like a little country, okay? So take a note of that, okay? California, very robust, a lot of money flowing in and out, okay? 所以呢，你看这个，gross domestic product，OK，这个是 GDP，OK，是一个城市、州还是一个国家一个经济这个程度了，OK，所以呢，你看加州是 top 10，OK，头10个，OK，所以呢，它也是一个小国家了，OK，很活的，OK。Okay, changing interest rates. Okay, interest rate change and it goes in cycle. Okay, I mean economy goes in cycle, interest rate go up and down too. Okay, more erratic. Okay, so it goes up and down. Okay, when interest rate goes down, right, people will buy more homes. Okay, gee, how do they know that, right? This is exactly what we are right now. Okay, interest rate for 30-year fix, we're talking about to buy with no points, right? Just paying the fee. It's about 2.5 to 2.6. Okay, 15 years is maybe 1.99. Okay, to about 2.1. Okay, so interest rate is low, so people will buy more homes, but there's no inventory, so the prices all jacked up. Okay. 你看，现在利息很低了，OK，30年的话2.5到2.6，OK，15年的1.9到2.1，OK，固定的，OK，然后呢，这样子的话，多人可以买房子，多人买房子的话，没有房子在外面，所以飙上去了这个价钱，OK，所以你看所有的房产，OK，一出来的话就涨上去，OK，当然不好的房子就跑不掉了，OK，但是好房子的话一下子就没有了，OK。Okay, shopping for a loan. How do we shop for a loan? Okay, so we teach you how to do that. Okay, one thing I want to draw attention to, okay? A lot of people they shop for loan and ask, what is your interest rate? Right? What is your interest rate? That's number one question, right? What is your interest rate? That is the wrong question to ask, okay? The right questions to ask is that what is your APR? Okay? APR is equal to, right, interest rate, okay? Okay, plus all your other costs, okay, like underwriting costs, right, origination costs, right, title, escrow, taxes, insurance, right, recording fee, and all of that, right? So APR, if you have any costs at all, it will be greater than interest rate, okay, because of this cost element here, okay, always greater, okay. If it's equal, okay, what does that mean? That means there's no cost at all. Okay, so APR is equal to the interest rate, so there's no cost. So that's how you shop for a loan. Okay, shopping for a loan. Okay, you ask for APR. So in other words, you're asking what is your interest rate and what is your cost. Okay, two items, very important. They may give you a good interest rate, but they suck you on the cost, and then you end up paying them more. You see what I'm saying? OK， 所以呢，你去挑选那个贷款公司贷款的话，来这个计划，你又不单只问他们那个利息，你又问他们这个费用，OK， 所有的费用。OK， this is the process. OK， 我们这个顺序，这个步骤了。OK。First is application, 你有申请 OK, so it's a detailed financial information about the borrower. OK, 你有供应你这个借款者的资料上去给银行。OK, second step is analysis and qualifying. Right, they check your credit, background, income, how much is your house worth, right, and also your FICO, right. And then look at your numbers, right? Okay, debt to income ratio, right? DTI, etc. Right? 第二步的话，这就是调查你的资料了，right？ 看看你的信用分数有多少，right？ 你的房子值不值这个钱？去估个价，right？ 然后呢，看看你这个债务比例，你的收入是多少。Okay, typically it should be less than 50%. Okay, what does that mean? That means if you make, let's say $5,000, okay, your debt should not be over 2,500. Okay, less than 2,500. Okay, 怎么说呢？你可能每个月的工资是5000块 ，right？ 你的房子，给你付出去给房子的费用不可能超过2500。So they look at your PITI, okay? PITI, and association. What does that mean? Principal, interest, taxes, insurance, and association fees. HOA, okay? 看它的5样东西在 付费的里面 ，OK， 你的本利息、房地产税、房地产保险跟社区费，这是 HOA 了 ，OK。And then third step processing，OK， 它有操作你这个贷款 ，OK，and getting all the loan documents，OK，and disclosure，right， 它有宣布里面的内容给你看呐 ，right， 然后有签字。And escrow, it goes through escrow, okay? And then the trustee and the promissory is recorded, right? 你的借款书跟那个抵押书就登记下来了，就有效了 ，okay? And then servicing it, right? 它的会收你的 payment 了 ，okay? Lender collects payment, sends monthly loan statements, okay? 他给你预付的账单给你，然后他就收你这个支票还是 auto pay, right? So appraisal of the property is very important too, okay? That's why they put a note here. The property must qualify also loan to value ratio, right? What we call LTV. If your house is 500, okay, right? They could have up to 80% LTV, so they could only loan up to 400,000. Okay, that's what it means. 80% LTV, okay? 400,000 divided by 500,000, okay? 所以这个 LTV 就是借款的额度 ，OK， 比例到你这个房子的价值 ，OK， 如果你房子是50万的话，他可能借出来借款给你只有借40万 ，OK， 为什么？它是80% 的比例 ，OK， 所以呢，你超过这个东西了，它又加个保险上去了 ，OK。Okay, borrowing the money to buy a home is generally the largest financial obligation a person will assume in his or her lifetime. Okay, 你买房，借钱来买房的话，这是最大一笔借款的钱 ，OK， 来操作 ，OK， 所以这个不是简单的东西 ，OK， 有考虑 ，OK， 你欠人家这么多的债 ，OK， 你有还的 ，OK， 所以呢。要注意有没有这个能力，有没有这个稳定的工作来操作 ，OK？ So salesperson must advise caution and careful consideration before promissory note is signed. Alright, so 所以你签的贷款等等的话，将来真的付不出来，哎，你失去你的信用啊，哎，等等的都不好了 ，OK？Now to talk about loan to value, okay? So I mentioned this before. It's the percentage of the sale price or appraised value that the lender will loan the borrower in order to purchase the property, okay? So LTV, okay? So loan is 400,000, okay? Over 500, the value, okay? So this is 80%. OK， 所以借款的话就40万 ，right？ 你的房子值50万，你这样一除下来的话就是 80% 了 ，OK？ Okay, estimated of settlement costs. Okay. So this is called RESPA, okay? They have to tell you how much it's gonna cost you, okay? 他必须要告诉你 ，OK， 你做这个贷款到底花多少钱，哎，你的费用。So before loan application is completed, lender must provide good faith estimate. Okay, they don't call it good faith estimate anymore. They call it LE, loan estimate. Okay, loan estimate. 他会给你一个预算表，以前叫 good faith estimate， 现在呢叫 loan estimate. Okay, of the actual settlement cost to the borrower. Okay, What does it include? It includes the interest rate, right? 利息, okay? Points to be charged, 点数, okay? Any additional loan fee and charges, right? Like underwriting fee, okay? And escrow, right? Title and other allowable costs, okay? 所以这个 LE 宣布出来的话，有什么东西包括内容呢？当然呢是利息嘛，right？然后点数，right？它收你多少个点 ，OK？这个收你多少钱呢 ？OK？就是做这个。So 1 point, right, is equal 1% of what? The loan amount. OK？一个点等于一个 percent，OK？of what？OK？就是你借款额度的数字。OK？ Give example. Okay? We have $400,000. 1 point is equal to 1%, which is $4,000. OK？ 如果你借款是40万的话，一点的话这是4000块。Okay? Any additional loan fees, right? 比如说银行费用 ，right? 很多是999 1000块到1200 1500都有的 ，OK？ escrow, right? 中介交易公司的费用 ，right? Title 保险费其他的费用例如就登记费过户费加上你自己该付的保险跟这个利息 ，OK？ 就是补上去的利息等等 ，OK？ Alright, credit scoring, OK？ 信用这方面 ，OK？ It gives lender a fast, objective measurement of your ability to repay the loan or make timely credit payment, OK？ 它不像借一个借款者 ，OK？ 他是信用不好 ，right？ 赖皮 ，right？ 不付钱 ，OK？ 这个很难搞的 ，right？ 所以他有看你的利息 ，right？ 有没有按时付 payment？ The 3 credit bureau they are using is Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. OK， 3个这个信用报告的公司 ，OK？Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax, and they use the middle score. OK， for example, if your middle score is let's say 700, okay, 650, okay, and then 711, okay? They don't use the lowest, they don't use the highest, they use the middle, okay? Another example, if you have, let's say, 680, okay, 660, and 640, okay? They don't use the lowest, they don't use the highest, they use the middle, okay? So they take the mid score, right? So remember that, okay? 所以你看，它3个数字回来的话，它要选中间的数字 ，OK？ 700、650、711，它就选700了。680、660、640，它就选660。Alright, credit scoring. Okay, what else do they look into? Okay, in more detail. Okay, it gives a lender a fast, objective measurement, right? Based on other factors, include what? Payment history, right? 你利息你付款的利息 okay? What is your track record? Is it good? Bad? Do you have 30-day late? Do you have 60-day late? Do you have 90-day late? Okay, etc. Okay. Amount owe, how much do you owe? How much debt do you have, right? 你的债务是多少 okay? 多高多低 right? Length of credit history, how long have you established credit? Is this last year or is it 20 years, right? 是你的利息是长久这是去年开始的还是20年前已经有了 ，OK？ New credit 新的信用，你有没有多拿的信用卡？就是多 增高你的债户 right? Type of credit use right is a healthy mix, okay? 你什么信用都有的话就很好。So for example, you have a house payment, a car payment, right? Education, school loan, credit card, store cards, etc. Right? So you have everything, right? And you're good, okay? 所以呢，他会看你是用哪种信用，right？房子贷款、汽车贷款，right？学校贷款，right？然后有信用卡，有商店的卡等等，OK？都有，这样子的话就很好了，OK？ So the most widely used credit bureau, right, is developed by the FDIC and Company. Okay, so that's why they call it the FICO, FICO. Okay, CO here. Okay, FICO could mean something else, right? But in this instance, they always call it the FICO score. Okay. 这个单词 FICO，right， 就是这个信用分数了，OK，他们这个设计出来的，OK，所以呢，他就用他的名字，OK，Fair Isaac and Company，FICO score，OK。Loan application 申请表，right? So what is in there? Okay, so it's very simple. It's only 4 pages. Okay, and half of it, right, 50% you fill out. Okay, so it's like a 2-page application, very easy to fill out. Okay, just majority of it is from your credit report, right? 所以这个申请表很简单，4页，OK。但是你不能全填的，OK，就是填一半，大概你填2页的资料就 OK 了。Information about a property being financed, right? Of course, you have to have your house, right? The address, where is this house, right? What is this house, right? 唯一的话就是你的房楼了，right？你买哪一栋还是你重贷哪一栋房子？Okay, information about the borrower. Okay, 申请借款者，Okay, or co-borrower. Okay, 担保人。Okay, sources of income and analysis. Right, 他看你工资是多少，right？然后呢，你付出来租房的，OK， 关于房屋的 payment 是多少？Monthly housing expenses, right? Present and proposed, right? 你现在的跟将来的有什么差别 ？Okay, the balance sheet, right? That means how much assets you have. Okay, 你有多少财产 ？OK， 这是计算出来。OK, other relevant information. OK， 其他的资料。So equity is how much is your net worth, okay? All of your assets, okay, minus all of your liability, okay, equals your net worth, okay? 所有你的财产 right 减掉你的债户 right 等于你省下来有多少钱？ Okay, lender want to see your equity on paper, right? 你 equity 越多的话 right 你看起来就富豪了 right 就好很多 okay? Liquidity, the ability of a borrower to convert assets into cash so that that application can be paid when due. So they also on the chart they will ask you right how much cash you have, right? You have any checking account, right? Savings account, right? Stocks, right? bonds, okay, life insurance, okay, and of course real estate, okay, and other assets, okay. So all of this amounts to how quickly, except for real estate, right, you take the time to sell it, right? Everything else is like within you know 3 days, 3 to 10 business day, right? You could pull cash out, okay. So this is what we mean by liquidity, okay，这个速度，right，3到10天工作天就可以转让到现金了，OK。银行就是怕你没有钱去付它了，OK，所以它有看看这方面，OK。Opportunity cost too, cost of non-liquidity, okay. If you have a good deal on the table and you don't have cash, then you missed it. It's called opportunity lost. Okay, it costs you that opportunity. 所以呢，它这个机会了，OK，有好的投资，但是你手上没有钱，没有现金，就遭遇不了了，你就失去这个机会，OK。So the lost profit one could have made by alternative investment action not taken. Okay, that's what it means. Okay, sources of real estate funds. Okay, 这个买这个不动产的这个钱从哪里来的？Okay，area of demand. Okay， 3个方向。Okay，construction funds to build. Okay， 这是金主这方面。Okay，finance a purchase 买房。Okay，and then number 3 refinancing. Okay， 重贷。Okay， 这3个方向。Alright, institutional lenders. Okay， 这是最基本的银行是什么 ？Okay，you just have to memorize the institutional lenders, which is this one here. Okay, so there's 3. Okay, Federal Savings Bank, banks, and life insurance companies. Okay, so 你要记住最基本的银行是什么银行 ？OK， 只有三种 OK， 第一个这是联邦取出银行，第二呢普通银行，第三呢保险公司，人寿保险公司 OK， 这3个是基本的银行 OK，institutional lender OK。传统基本的银行 ，OK。All the rest are non-institutional lender, right? Everybody else, OK。所有其他的话都是 non-institutional 银行，private individual 个人 ，OK。Credit union, OK， 这是会 ，right？ 合起来做个银行。Investment trust 投资公司 ，right？ Mortgage company 借款银行 ，OK，pension plan， right 退休金，government back excuse me government backed loans, right? You have 3 types: FHA, VA, and CalVet. CalVet is the California version of the VA. Okay. 有政府担保的贷款，这是 FHA， VA 这是军人贷款 ，OK， CalVet 这是加州的军人贷款。Okay, institutional lenders, right? They are very large corporations which lend the depositors' funds, okay, to finance real estate transaction. 这种银行呢，就是用 群款借的钱呐 ，OK， 然后借出去，这么简单 ，OK。但是他们里面很多钱 ，OK， 所以比如说人寿保险，right， 每个人的这个保单费来进去，他就用这个保单费来借款出去了 ，OK， 比银行大了 ，OK。Alright, Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation (FDIC), okay, is a government corporation that for fee insures each account of deposit of savings bank and up to $250,000. OK， 这个是一个保险了 ，OK， 群款的保险 ，OK， 叫联邦政府群款的保险公司 ，OK， 它保护所有的群款 ，OK， 有25万的额度 ，OK。有很多人怕银行，你给他这个钱 ，OK， 他转动不了，他垮了 ，right， 他没有这个钱给你，所以这个保险公司会保护你的存款到25万，每一个 account 每个户口有25万的保险 ，OK。Okay, Federal Savings Bank. Let's talk about the number one institutional lender. Okay， 第一种这是传统的 ，OK， 基本的银行 ，OK。So they provide more real estate loans than any other financial institution. OK， 他们就是专门做房屋贷款的 ，OK。他们可以联邦政府还是州政府 license 的 ，OK。They either federally or state license, right? Can loan 80% of the value. Okay, sometimes they could loan 90 and 95, but they need insurance. OK， 基本上呢，他借款出去借到80% LTV，OK， 他可以做90、95都可以，但是如果他借90、95的话，就要一个借款的保险。Alright, second, general banks, right? These are for general purpose lenders, right? National banks must be member of Fed Reserve System, okay? State banks may be member of Fed by choice, okay? 所以呢，这个普通银行，right， 就是它可以就是全美都可以做了生意，就是要在联邦政府这边登记 ，OK。Life insurance companies, right？ 这个人寿保险公司 ，OK。So conservative lender specialize in large loans to commercial project。大部分他们做很大的这个金主方面 ，OK， 这是商业的 ，OK。Restrict lending to 75%， OK， unless insured by FHA or VA。它的这种借款出去的话，它是商业的，商业的话，它又看到你首付有25% 首付 minimum， OK，and they prefer to you have 35%。Okay, this is minimum. This is what they prefer. Okay， 如果商业贷款的话，它最起码你的首付有25% 啊，但是银行最欢迎你有35% 的首付。Okay。Alright, priorities of institutional lenders. Okay， 他们这种传统的基本银行的话 ，right， 它借款用的钱到哪里了 ？OK， 我们看一看。So they spend the money on what? Federal Savings Bank is what? Single family and condos, apartment buildings, home improvement, manufactured home, okay, mobile homes. Okay， 联邦取出银行的话 ，right， 这是普通的独立屋啊、condo 啊、公寓啊 ，right， 你做这个装修啊 ，OK， 还是 这个车房 ，OK， 都借款出去。Banks, general banks, right? They do business loan, auto loans, right? Conventional home loans, right? Government by FHA, VA loans, credit card, construction loans. OK， 普通银行的话，它什么都做了 ，OK， 就是商业的、公司的跟器械贷款， right？ 房屋贷款， right？ 这个政府担保的 FHA 跟 VA 贷款 ，OK， 信用卡 ，OK， 然后金主贷款都做。And then lastly, right, insurance company, the big money lender, right? On the test, right? 考试的时候他会问你，这是他们借款的额度比较大的 ，OK， 这是人寿保险公司 ，OK， 他们做很大的广场 ，OK， 这个办公楼等等 ，OK，large shopping centers and office building, right? Hotels and industrial property, OK， 酒店啊 ，right， 这个仓库啊等等 ，OK。FHA and VA home loan through mortgage company, right? They buy up the mortgages, right? They invest into other people's loans as well, okay? 他也可以买其他银行的债户 ，right？ 这个贷款 ，okay？ Okay, non-institutional lenders, right? 其他的银行了 ，OK？ Individual organization lend on a private or individual basis, right? Okay, I want you guys to note this, okay? Conventional loans, what is the definition, right? Okay, this is conventional, right? Regular loans, right? Are loans not insured or guaranteed by United States government, okay? So other than FHA, okay, VA, CalVet, and some farm, right? Farm, they have others, right? That has nothing to do with the United States government. They are called conventional loan. Okay, that's the definition. Okay, so you say, you know, no income check loan, right? What is that? Conventional loan, right? But they have other categories within the conventional loans, right? These are called non-QM loans, right? 所以呢，跟美国政府没关的话 ，right？ 这种贷款就是叫 conventional loan。OK， 很像不查收入的 loan，right？ 这是 conventional loan。OK， 外国人的 loan，right？ 外国人借款的 loan 也是 conventional loan。Like foreign national loans, those are conventional loans. They're not backed by the United States government, right? Okay. So that's how they define that, okay? Alright, private individual, okay, 个人 ，okay， 大部分呢这是 the seller, right， 这个屋主 ，OK， 给出来第二贷款 ，OK， 很多时候就是这样子的情况。Most of the time is the seller who's financing the second mortgage, okay. So when the current money is tight, it's often the seller have to take back a second trustee as part of the equity in his or her home. Okay. Credit unions, right? Those are cooperative association organized to promote thrifts among members and provide them with a source of credit. 所以这个会员组织起来做银行的动作 ，OK。Playing an ever increasing role in the real estate finance， 他们也做这个房屋贷款。Most are incorporated and gather funds by selling shares to the members, right？ 会员呢就是存款在里面嘛 ，right？ 所以他用这个存款来去做借款。Loan rates are generally equal to or below current market。他的利息呢都比较好嘛，它优惠就是会员 ，OK。 Okay, real estate investment trust 这个房产投资公司。So these are companies that sell securities specializing in real estate ventures, right? They got two types. One is the equity trust, the building itself, right? Or mortgage trust, right? They do the loan portion, okay? 有两种房屋投资公司，他们只是卖债券出去了 ，OK？卖股份出去。第一种呢就是做房楼的，第二种呢就是做贷款的 ，OK？有一些它两样都做 ，OK？ Okay, pension plans, right? 退休金 investment organization that obtains funds from people before they retire and invest this money for their clients' retirement. OK， 这个退休金他们的额度里面也是非常大的 ，OK， 所以他们也是很稳重一种投资方式 ，OK， 他们有钱去买卖这个别人的贷款等等 ，OK。Okay, mortgage bankers, right? 就是房屋借款的银行 ，OK。They usually lend their own money or roll it over so they can originally finance and close the first trust deed or mortgages secured by real estate. They then sell the loan to institutional investors, right? The three types of banks, right? And service the loans through a contractual relationship with the investors. Okay. 这种房屋借款银行的话，它很简单，它用自己的钱先放款，然后呢，它包装之后呢，就卖给这三种银行 ，OK， 这个传统基本的银行 ，OK， 然后它这个钱抽回来之后，也循环做这个动作 ，OK。So to start a mortgage bank, right? You need at least 10 mil, okay, to start. Okay, and then you turn, right? You turn these 10 mil each and every month. You turn it, okay, every month by month by month. Okay, so 100 mil, you're talking about 20 loans, right? 20 loans at 500,000 a piece, right? You turn it, right? And you make a percentage, right? They make roughly about 2%, okay, of the 10 mil if they fully turn it, right? So they make 200K per month times 12, right? They make about 2.4 mil. 400 is for the work, so they net about 2 mil, right? So they make about 20% on the 10 million, okay? Give you an example of what a mortgage bank would do, okay? This is ideal, right? They could make 2 mil per year, okay? That's what it amounts to. 所以这种银行的话，给你一个例子 ，right？ 它有1000万 ，right？ 它每个月做20个贷款出去，每个贷款大概50万左右 ，OK？ 然后呢，每个月它就做20个 loan，OK？ 然后它的利润就是 2%， 一年大概240万，40万就是费用了等等 ，OK？ 它净赚那个200万，200万大概从1000万的话就变为20% 的回报 ，OK？ 也非常好了 ，OK？ 这是最好的回报，因为它管理的不好的话，它可能低于这个数字了 ，OK？ 可能 10% 你赚 10% 也不错 ，OK？ Okay. Private mortgage insurance, okay? If your LTV, right? LTV is greater than 80%, right? You need PMI, regardless of what type of loan, okay? So guarantee to lenders that the upper portion of the conventional loan will be repaid if a borrower defaults and a deficiency occur at the foreclosure sale。这是保护银行了，OK，因为风险越来越高了，OK，如果它这个 LTV 高的话。So if LTV is high, right, they have less equity in there. So if they default, right, even though they foreclose, right, they get the house back, it's not worth of what they put out. Okay, so they have that protection. Conventional back loan, okay. Government back loans, okay. You got three types here that's mentioned, okay. They did not mention any farm-based loans, okay. So you have FHA. These are indirect loans, okay. What that means is the government don't use their own money, okay. They just insure the banks, okay. Insure FHA loans and VA loans. Direct loans is the California uses their own money. California government uses their own money to lend out to veterans. This California version of a VA loan. Two distinct that is different from the VA loan is one, okay. They have to pay off to zero, pay off everything, and then they give the veteran the title. Okay, that's the only difference. Okay, so the title belongs to California government until it's paid off. Okay, all right. So let me explain this. Okay，这种政府担保的话，right 有两类，一个是他不出钱的 ，OK， 他只有担保 ，OK， 其他银行他出钱，这两种都是 FHA，OK， 跟那个 VA loan。FHA loans right，down payment is only 3.5%， 它首付只有3.5%。VA loan right 0%，OK，down payment 0%。If they qualify，OK，the income have to qualify，OK。So these are the two indirect loans. Okay, government do not put out a penny. Okay, it's not funded by the government. Okay, and then you have another loan called the California version of the VA loan called CalVet loan. Okay, 这个呢，这是加州政府的军营贷款。OK， 那个加州政府出钱。OK。Money is from them, okay, not from the bank. 但是呢，它有两个特点，就是这个军人又付清这个贷款，然后呢，产权就转到他手上 ，OK。中途的话，这个房子不是军人的 ，OK， 是加州政府的 ，OK。所以唯一他要付清，然后呢，这个产权证就转到他手上 ，OK。中途的话不是他的房子。Alright, FHA. Let's talk about FHA. Okay, for purchase loan, we're talking about Title 2. Okay, 买房的话，它的有 Title 2. Okay, Title 1 is for home improvement. Okay, maximum 25,000. Okay, 最多它来借款来装修 Title 1的话，就是25000。Okay， 买房的话 ，right， 就 remember this number, right? They will come and ask you, right? FHA Title 2 is what? Section 203 loan, okay? 1 to 4 units. Okay, 这个号码203B 跟 Title 2有对上 right? For anyone who financially qualified, right? So FHA loan is based on selling price when it is lower than the appraisal. ，OK， 它有估价的 ，OK， 有估出来。So remember, Title 2 FHA is Section 203B. Okay, they have some other version which is like renovation and stuff like that. Okay, so study on that. All right, Department of Veterans Affairs (VA). Okay, so again, it's a guarantee, right, from institutional lenders. So VA loan is not really a loan from the government, but rather a guarantee to the approved institutional lender. OK， 这个军人贷款不表示美国政府借款出去 ，OK， 它是担保银行去借款出去 ，OK。Alright, eligibility, okay, 90 days of active military service or 181 days during peacetime. 怎么去可以得到这个军人的福利呢 ？OK， 你要当兵打仗90天，还是和平的做事半年，超过半年181天。You could be still in the military. You have to be honorably discharged. 还当兵的话也可以 ，OK， 还是你退出来了，但是没有不良的记录 ，OK， 你第二次打仗，世界大战，他们那人都是90多岁了 ，OK。So if you fought in World War II, you qualify, right? Spouses and eligible personnel who die without using the benefit, OK， 他们的配偶也可以用上 ，OK， 他们的福利。Person receiving other than honorable discharge at the discretion of VA，OK， 如果他有不良的记录等等 ，right， 军人有不良的记录，他就是看每个案子 VA 来判断了 ，OK。Certificate of reasonable value, okay, CRV, okay, CRV is an appraisal of the property to be purchased by the veteran, okay， 这是他要通过一个估价书 ，OK， 叫 CRV， OK， 如果这个估价书低于这个房屋买卖的话 ，OK， 这个军人就补回来这个数字 ，OK，they have to make up the difference between the CRV and the purchase contract if it's lower than the purchase contract. Okay, the amount of the down payment required for the VA loan is determined by the CRV. Okay, if CRV equals to the purchase price, right, then it's zero down payment. Right, if it's greater than, okay, CRV, okay, then it's still zero. Okay, then if CRV is less than, right, the purchase price, then they have to pay the difference. Okay, so if the purchase price is, let's say, 500, okay, CRV comes in at 490. Okay, so the difference they have to pay is $10,000. OK， 所以呢，你看这个估价精明数是49万的话 ，right， 他买卖房子这个谁是50万的话 ，right， 49万，这个差额就是1万块，所以他的首付就变为1万块，没有零的了 ，OK， 因为人家也不会49万卖给他了 ，OK。Okay, VA loan provisions, right? No limit to loans, right? General California will not loan up to 417. Right now, they change it per the county, right? The county, each county is different. 每个 county 政府 OK 它的额度不一样的 OK。Usually a 30-year fixed rate term OK， 大部分就是固定30年的利息。No down payment needed unless purchase price exceed the CRV. In other words, they say purchase price is okay greater than CRV. Okay, or you flip it around, it becomes CRV less than purchase price. Okay, which is what we have previously. Okay， 所以呢，每个county 政府的话，它的额度不太一样。OK， 然后普通的话都30年固定的，然后它的估价证书的话，如果小于买卖协议的话，它要补上去。Alright, CalVet, okay, they make direct loans, right, to veterans in the form of conditional sales contract, okay. So conditional sales contract is they have to pay off everything, and then they give them the title. OK， 这一类的话，他就说，他有付清为止，然后就转 title 给他的。Alright, eligibility, okay, very similar, okay, to the VA loan, okay, 90-day active, okay, 打仗90天 ，okay， 在哪里呢 ？No residency requirement, right? World War II, Korean War, Vietnam, and Gulf Persian War, okay. 第二次大战，世界大战。韩国战 ，OK， 越南战 ，OK， 然后阿拉伯战 ，OK， 都可以 qualify。Okay, and participate in camping, expedition, etc. Okay. And who was discharged less than 90 days active duties, disability incur, if they less than 90 days but they incur disability, then they also qualify. Okay. 如果他没有完成90天打仗当兵的话 ，right， 但是他受伤了 ，right， 残废了，受伤了，他也可以 qualify。California Housing Finance Agency，OK， 也是个加州一个部门呢 ，OK。This is a state agency that sells bonds so that it can provide fund for low-income housing, okay, on project or individual income basis, home basis, okay. 这个政府部门加州政府部门，它也是卖债券 ，OK， 筹备一个钱，补助什么呢？低收入的家庭去买房子。Okay, lending corporations and the secondary mortgage. Okay， 这个蛮长的。OK， 我们休息大概5分钟。OK，we'll take a 5-minute break. Okay. And we start again. Okay. Okay, we're back. Okay, so we're talking about lending corporations and the secondary market. OK， 他们借款银行跟他怎么去买卖他们这个房屋贷款。So at one time there were 3 federal corporations that used cash to buy and sell trust deeds between financial institutions. These corporations are now either private or quasi-governmental. OK， 以前呢，它有3个联邦政府的公司，他们呢就是买卖这种贷款 ，OK。现在呢就变为有一些是私人的 ，OK， 有一些也是联邦政府管住的 ，OK。Okay, secondary mortgage trust deed market. Just want to check. We're almost finished. Okay. So provider, it provides an opportunity for financial institution to buy from and sell first mortgages to other financial institutions. Okay. So let's say this is the primary market, first market. Okay. And then you have a secondary mortgage, second market. Okay. After they finish the loans here, okay, they sell it into here. Okay. And the money go back into here, and then they have money to lend out again. Okay. So the first primary market is making the loans. Okay. After they make the loan, they sell it to the secondary market. Okay, and then they get the money back, and then they lend it out again. Okay, so this secondary market, it grows and grows and grows. Okay, never ending. Okay, so that's how they keep this engine. Right, this is the engine. Okay, this is the loan generation. Okay， 它操作贷款的，然后卖给第二的市场 ，OK， 然后抽钱回来，然后重做，这样子来做 ，OK。So that's how they keep the loan money flowing. Okay, they first make the loan, then they sell the loan to the secondary market, get back the money, and do all over again. Okay, Federal National Mortgage Association. Okay, Fannie Mae is a private corporation, sells security raised funds, buy and sells conventional FHA and VA loans. Okay, 第一个 OK 是联邦政府的 Fannie Mae， 它的名字是 Federal National Mortgage Association， 它是私人公司 OK， 他们呢卖股票去筹备钱，然后呢买卖普通的 贷款 FHA 跟 VA loan 贷款都有的 ，OK。Number two, Government National Mortgage Association Ginnie Mae，第二种 ，OK， 它的名称叫 Ginnie Mae，is a government corporation，OK， 政府的公司 ，sell secondary mortgage to the public，OK， 他们卖就是贷款给回去这个观众人们呢 ，OK。They provide the federal government with cash, so they are up, getting the money, right, for the federal government. So it sells federally insured shares on the stock exchange. 他们也是卖股票 ，OK， 去筹备钱的。但是呢，他赚到这个钱就供应给政府来用上 ，OK。这个叫 Ginnie Mae。And then we have Federal Home Loan Mortgage Corporation, Freddie Mac. OK， 第三种也是政府的 ，supervised by the Federal Home Loan Bank Board. OK， 这个部门管住这个公司 ，buys home loan mortgages from savings bank. 他从起初银行买他们那个贷款 ，and maintain the supply of money for loans to the public. OK， 所以这种银行都是循环他们的钱，可以借出去给大家。Financed by sale of stock. Again， 他们也是卖股票来筹备钱的。OK。Okay, mortgage loan broker as a career. OK， 你可以做这个 MLO， 来做 brokering。OK， 代表银行去做 loan。OK。You need the licensing, right? MLO licensing. MLO. Okay, so they have a new law, right? If you're going to do loans, you need this new license, okay? 新的法律就是说，以前你有房产的 license 的话，你可以做 loan， 但是现在不行了 ，OK？ 08年开始的不行，有另外一个牌照叫 MLO Mortgage Loan Originator， 可以去做房屋贷款 ，OK？All MLO are issued a unique identifier number by NMLS 。它这是全国全美都管住的 ，OK？ They cover the whole United States, okay? So here are some of the requirements. You have to do fingerprint, 要打指模 right? FBI background check, okay? 背景调查。Credit report, right? 有一个信用报告 ，okay? And you have to maintain your license, okay? The test is 125 question. 考试的话125。You need 75 to pass. Okay. You also need to take the 20-hour certificate. Okay. These are the 20 hours. Okay. 所以呢，你要做这个 MLO 的话 ，right? Loan officer, right? 你要打指模，背景调查 ，OK， 信用报告，要考试125题，75分过 然后还有20个钟这个课，你就拿到这个证书。Okay, and you need continuous education every year. You need 8 hours. Okay, every year, and you have to renew your license every year. So this is annually. OK，每一年你要更新你的 license，OK，加上呢有8个小时的这个教育，OK，要过，OK，这很简单的8个钟头，OK，然后就更新的 license。So the license is roughly about $300. Okay, and then your 8-hour CE is about $60. Okay, so each year it'll cost you about 360. Okay, less than $400. But each deal, right? Each long deal, okay, you make anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000. Okay, one deal a year, your license is paid for. Okay. 所以呢，它的牌照费就是300块一年，OK，8个钟头的更新这个课程就是60块嘛，360不会超过400块，OK，你每一单你可以赚到2000块到5000块了，OK，所以你做一单你的 license 都可以付清了，OK。Alright, real estate broker can make loans, okay? We as real estate broker we could make loans as well, okay? 我们可以做房地产经纪的话，可以做 loan. Okay, again, we need the MLO license, okay? MLO license. Brokers and salespeople who arrange financing for buyers or invest in loans for their own profits. 经纪人也可以帮客户去做贷款 ，OK？ So other disclosures that we have, okay? The mortgage loan disclosure statement, okay? 你要宣布出来 keep 住3年 You have to keep it for 3 years. The form which clearly state all the details and commission charges of a particular loan. Details is what? Cost. Right? 它的费用啊等等 right? 加上佣金 Mortgage loan broker must provide this to the borrower before the note and instruments are signed. Okay? 他没有签借款书之前，他要知道 okay, 这个 cost. Mortgage loan broker need no special license other than their own real estate license. Okay? So this is not correct. You need MLO license now. Okay? 现在你有用这个 MLO 的牌照。Okay, Article 7, loan broker laws. Okay, on loans $30,000 and under for the first trustee, then 20,000 under the junior lien, the broker may charge as much as the borrower will agree to pay. 它就是说有一个额度了 ，right？ 3万块以下第一贷款，2万块以下这个第二贷款，这个 broker 可以 charge，OK，、什么费用都可以 ，OK， 所以这个就是小额度的转动 ，OK， 可以这样子来做，因为人家也不傻了 ，right？ 你费用太高的话，他就不跟你，他就去银行去借款 ，OK。Okay, threshold reporting, big lending, okay, $2 million. So the requirement for reporting annual and quarterly loan activity, right, to the Bureau of Real Estate if within the last 12 months the broker has negotiated any combination of 20 or more loans to subdivision or a total of more than $2 million in loans. In addition, advertising must be submitted to the BRE for review. OK， 如果你借款借出去，right， 12个月之内，超过20个贷款，还是超过200万的贷款，你有报告上去给这个房地产部门，然后你打广告也是他们有通过的，知道的。Okay, the licensee is prohibited from pooling funds, right？ 你不可以把这个很像那个股票一样筹备这个钱来投资的。Okay, a broker may not accept funds except for the specifically identified loan transaction. Okay, so before accepting a lender's money, the broker must own the loan or have unconditional written contract to purchase a specific note, have the authorization from a prospective borrower to negotiate a secure loan. Okay, 所以我们经纪人做贷款，自己做贷款的话，就什么都要宣布出去的。Okay. Article 6, right? Security dealer, right? 我们也可以买卖股票的。OK， 这是关于有贷款的股票。$100 fee and $10,000 surety bond， 很少 broker 去买卖这些东西了。OK， Commissioner's permit, the approval of proposed property security plan distribution， 他有你买一个担保的 ，OK， 10000块的担保。Real property security dealer, right? Any person acting as a principal or agent who engages in business of selling real property securities such as promissory notes and sales contract. 如果你买卖贷款的话 ，right？ 你也要这个 license。Okay, so let me stop share. Okay, we finished this chapter. So let's get a quick consensus, and then we're gonna try to go to another chapter. Okay, let me open it up. Chapter 10. Yeah, chapter 10 is only like 30 slides. Okay, we'll take a short 2-3 minute break, and then we'll come back with the appraisal basics. Okay. Okay, we'll share screen. Chapter 10. Okay, we'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're back. Okay, we're talking about appraisal basics. Okay, 这是估价，怎么去估价？ So what is an appraisal? 什么是估价？ An appraisal is an opinion as to the monetary value of a particular property on a given date. So first of all, is an opinion. Okay, 它是一个意见。Okay, and on a given date. So these are the two major important things. 两个最重要的东西。You have to have these two, right? Opinion as to how much and the date. So market price is selling price, right? The total price including down payment and financing that the property actually bought when sold. Okay, market price is 市场价 Okay. Hello. 请坐。
Session. Can I hear your session?
Yeah. No, it's not 12 yet.
Okay, okay. Can I just sit?
Yeah, I guess it. Yeah. Okay, we have another value which is called market value. So it's the price that a willing buyer will pay and a willing seller will accept, both being fully informed and with the sell property exposed for a reasonable period. Okay.
I'll wait up that.
Yeah. The price that is a willing buyer. Okay， 他双方同意 ，OK 买卖的话，right？ 然后 reasonable period at least 30 days。OK， 它在市场上面最起码30天就好很多了 ，right？ 你就知道有人讨价还价 ，right？ So this is called a market value. Okay, a willing buyer and a willing seller for the price, okay, exposed out there in 30 days. Okay, that's the market value. Okay, if it come out one day, first day, right, it's gone, right? There's no exposure, right? They don't. No one is discussing this, right? It's just gone, right? Okay, and then you have, you know, listing out there that's over 200 days, right? What does this mean? That means price is too high. Right? No one's looking at it. Oh, this is a bad, house. No one wants it for that price. Okay, it's always the price issue. Okay， 有时候你看这个房子卖了200天以上，卖不掉，什么原因呢？他要的太高了 ，OK， 价钱 ，OK。 Okay, 4 essential element of value. OK， 有4个基本的东西。OK， 就是价值里面 ，Do they have the demand？ Right？ 有没有人要这个房子 ？Utility, right? Is it useful? Can I use it? Or does it have like a three bedroom only 1 bath? Right? 它有3房1浴 right? 一个月用不上嘛 right? Okay? Scarcity, in short supply, 缺房 okay? Usually it's more expensive. That's what we have right now, right? Low inventory, right? So the price goes up. Transferability, 转让容不容易转让 okay? 这是买卖 okay? So D U S T, think of DUS, okay? For the 4 demands, okay? Essential meaning. The appraisal process, okay? 7 logical steps plus delivery, okay? 有7个步骤 okay? Alright, before we do that, let's look at what's the appraisal problem, okay? The first step is the appraisal process must include a definition of what questions are to be answered during the appraisal, right? What, when, why, and how, right? 有几个问题要问 What is it, right? Okay, identification of the real estate, real property interest, standard of value. When, right? When are we doing this report, right? 什么时候报告上去 ？Why? 为什么 ？Right? Intended use. Okay, 你用那个估价用来做什么的 ？How 怎么去做？Okay, so the appraisal process goes like this, right? 1. Define the problem. Okay, 第一，他要知道你估价这个问题 ，OK， 为什么有估价 ，right？ Number 2, preliminary analysis, right? You have to find all of the data required, right? 你收拾所有的资料。这个是第3 ，OK？ Verification and analysis, right? 你确定他们这个资料是进去的等等。OK? Determine the property highest and best use. OK? 这个房产要挪出来 ，OK？ 怎么去利用这个房产 ，OK？ 去最好最高的回报 ，OK？ Estimate the value of the site， 这个地皮 ，the land itself， right？ How much is it worth？ Apply the 3 approach, right? 3种方式来估价 to value the improved property. Okay, so you have land, and then you have the building. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay, reconcile the various value indicators to reach a final estimate. Okay, you have 1, 2, and 3, and then you reconcile to the 4th and final value. Okay. 有3种方式，有3个价位出来之后 ，right？ 你综合一个价位就 OK 了。So this is the 7 step, OK？ 7步来操作那个估价。Okay, highest and best use, right? That use for property which will produce the maximum amount of profit or net return. OK， 有时候你用这个地房产 ，right？ 可能没有用上最好的方式。Sometimes you use it as a parking lot, right? Sometimes you use it as a storage, right? Or warehouse, right? Anything that could produce the highest return. 有时候呢，你这个地皮 ，right？ 怎么去用 ，right？ 你就做停车场啊，还是做储藏这个 方式，还是你做仓库，right？ 还是办公楼，right？ 还是住宅，right？ 不知道，right？ 你又算出来，最好的方式是拿最多的这个回报。other forces affecting value， 其他的东西会影响到这个价值的。Physical consideration, right? These are land, climate, resources, right? Building, freeway, utilities, right? 它是关于你的房产地啊，right 等等，right 你的气候啊，right 这个 the weather, right? Are you close to freeway, right? Are you close to electric, water, gas, right? All of that, okay? Social consideration， 社会的有关于 OK，income 收入 education 教育跟 cultural background lifestyle OK，federal law and state law prohibit appraiser lender to consider race, religion, sex, ethnicity, lifestyle as a factor for value OK， 他们联邦政府跟州政府不给你用人种啊、宗教啊、性啊。加上所有的东西是歧视人家的东西来做价值的预算 ，OK，economic consideration right，经济这方面 income level right， 这白领还是蓝领 ，OK，employment credit prices population growth OK， 就是人口的增加等等 OK， 也是在价值在里面的 political consideration OK。这是政治的考虑 ，OK。Property taxes right， 房地产税，其他的房地产税 zoning OK， 就是区，要怎么去盖房子 ，environmental protection。Okay, so you have three approaches to value. Okay, 有三种方式来做估价。The first approach is what we call the market approach. Okay, it presented out of order. Okay, so market approach. These are good for houses, condos, and lots. OK， 这个他用这个市场来比较。OK， 这个是独立屋啊、condo 啊跟地皮。OK。Second one is the cost approach. Okay, it's good for what? New buildings and unique structures. OK， 新的房楼盖房，然后特殊的房楼。OK， 他用这个盖房子的概念来计算这个价值。And then third, income approach, based on return of the income to investors. Okay, these are good for what? Apartments, offices, warehouses. Okay， 公寓啊、办公楼啊、仓库等等。OK， 这样子来用上。Okay, general data and specific data. General data is surrounding area, right? Specific data is particular to that house. Okay, general 就是它周围的环境了。OK， specific data 就是它的房子这个资料。OK， so you could go as the region, city, and the neighborhood, right? Neighborhood 是周围的环境啦 ，right？ 城市，然后它的 region, state 等等 ，OK。Okay, specific data is the property itself, right? We're talking about the location, the site, the lot, and the improvement, right? 这个地皮 improvement is the building itself. Okay, location is your address. Okay, what they call the APN. Okay, assessor parcel number. Okay，唯一的话，你有的地址，它的税号，right？然后你的地皮，你的房楼。Okay, there are 6 types of lots, right? 它有6种的地皮，okay? A is cul-de-sac, okay? So 葫芦形的，okay? This is all cul-de-sac, okay? 葫芦形里面的，okay? Second one is the corner lot, okay? 再找找，okay? Corner lot looks nice, but you have setbacks, so you only use this portion, okay? 它有前面、旁边的距离的，OK，所以你虽然地皮是大一点，OK，大一点的话，你有付税付多一点，OK，然后两边都有切的，OK，所以OK 了，OK，看看你个人的喜欢。Key lot is inside，OK，C inside，OK。Key lot is like the the key, the teeth, OK， 很像钥匙的牙齿一样，OK， 叫 key lot，OK。Intersection lot，OK， 这是路冲的，OK。So T intersection lot 路冲的，OK。So these are not so good because traffic coming in, right? They don't see the stop sign and they go crashing into your house, OK。这个路冲的房子的话，中国人不太喜欢，OK，风水不太好，OK，多车祸，OK。Interior lot 里面内面的这个地皮，OK，inside，OK。So this is also E. Okay, 1 second. Stop my review. Hi, what's up? Yeah, the seller will take care of it. They're gonna do the lawn, yeah, and then they're gonna take pictures and send it to you away. And it's all that. Yeah, it was actually done yesterday, but I still need to send you guys for the reporting today, this afternoon. Okay. One, okay, one will the buy sign on top. You know when they will sign on top? Oh, they did. Okay, so yeah, yes, of course, yes. No. Sure, okay. We'll take care of everything. So we'll probably close soon as Monday or latest by Tuesday. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Bye bye. Bye bye. Okay. Sorry about the interruption. Okay. Interior lot was E. So that's also interior lot E. Okay. It's inside of something. Okay. And then we have flag lot. Okay. It's shaped like a flag. Okay. 它很像那个旗子一样。So this is the staff. Okay. This portion here. It's a lot of privacy, OK，它就是嗯，它是比较 private，OK，人看不到它的，它躲得在里面，OK。但是 one bad thing is that this passage here, right? It may be a fire hazard, OK。如果你堵住这个路的话，你跑不出来了，OK。这个开车开不出来，OK。So you block your own traffic if this is stuck somehow, okay? So that's only bad thing about the flag lot. Okay, so these are the types of lots that we have, okay? Okay, physical aspect of the lot, right? A majority, uh, they will have some test questions on, how you understand the the lot, OK，他们考试考你，OK，地皮上面这是名称了，OK，the frontage，right，这个面子，right，不是面子，就是前面多宽，这个叫 frontage，OK，the depth table is how deep it goes，OK，它多深进去。OK，the plottage assemblage，right，它就是怎么去分配，OK，1 2 3 4 okay. Sometimes they could have it this way, right, to continue, okay. They could have it this way, okay, but it's too narrow, okay, to do it this way, so they do it this way. It's the right way to do it, okay. Okay, lot design layout is very is an art, okay, but there are several ways to lay out the land, right? When you subdivide, okay, this is the better. That's why they have the cul-de-sac, right? A lot of cul-de-sac. If you have it this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? The houses that you have on here is elongated. No good. Okay? Over here, all the houses you have is square. Very nice. Okay? Even though you have irregular lots, right? But you know, you don't have to have a long hallway, blah blah blah, right? 所以你看这个设计，这个地皮，这个形状很重要，OK？你长溜溜的话，你的房子一定长溜溜，OK？这个不好看，不好用，OK？这样子的话，你的地皮，OK？有点怪形状，但是你的房子可以四四方方的，OK？Zoning regulation usually state the minimum amount of square footage a lot can have, but the developer can get better prices if he or she divides the land wisely. OK， 就看你怎么去分割了。OK， 这个地皮 OK， 这个很重要。Slope drainage and soil OK， 这个斜坡 OK 去水跟这个泥土很重要。The slope of a lot will lower its value. OK， 斜坡越斜的话 ，right， 就越不好盖房子了 ，right， 因为你的地基也贵 ，right， 等等 ，OK，a lot that is higher lower may costly to improve of the slope and drainage problem，OK， 你去水的等等也比较难了，OK。Erosion may be a part of the slope and drainage problems too，right？ 你的泥土松掉等等，所以你的地基成栋房子的可以垮下来的，OK。Okay, variation, right? 这个方向 right? Orientation, view, exposure to sun and weather. Okay, orientation. Southwest is the best. Okay, northeast is the worst. Okay, most people appreciate good view if you have good view. Okay, so if you're on land, okay, let's say it's a $1 million. Okay, if you're up on a high mountain, right, it becomes 2 million. Same house, okay, same house, same exact house. You move it up the hill, you get 2 million, okay, and then you move it down.
Did you get my text?
No.
Jay's friend.
Yes.
Yeah, you
Okay.
got my text?
Uh,
Mr. Pack?
yeah, it's not after 12. I mean, it's
Yeah.
close to there, but let me finish. Can you have a seat there or inside that room?
Whatever you want.
Yeah, just inside the room, please.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get to you ASAP. Okay, thank you. Okay, so if you move it up to the mountain, it's gonna be 2 mil. Okay, and if you move it to the ocean, okay, oceanfront property, okay, it's about 5 mil. Okay, so different view, right, affect your value very much. Okay, and flat land in interior 1 mil, up in the mountain 2 mil, ocean 5 mil. Okay, same exact house. Okay. Okay, a house should have a backyard and wind. Okay, the backyard should receive the best exposure from sun throughout the day. OK， 就看你这个后院，right 有没有足够的太阳了。OK，amenities right 其他的周围环境的东西有没有公园啊、图书馆啊等等。OK，可以跑步的地方，right 马道等等。OK，those improvement or views that increase the desirability or enjoyment rather than the necessity for the residents. Okay, improvements. Okay, different types of structure, different roof. OK， 这个屋顶 OK 有什么design OK， 我们有平的 flat OK or gable triangle OK。Two side, 1 and 2. Okay, hip roof, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 side. Okay， 这个是一个跨 OK， 有1、2、3、4的面。Gable also OK， 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is almost it's good for like the barn. You maximize the volume. Okay， 这个空间里面是蛮大的。OK。And then mansard is like French style. This is like commercial. Okay, it's also flat, and then they have some wall on top, and of course you have the pyramid, right? 这个埃及塔这种尖形的 ，OK. So then you have gable roof, right? You have hip roof, okay, and then gable roof here. Okay, so those are the types of roof that you should know, okay, and understand, okay. 你要知道多种的屋顶 ，okay。这边的话，这个也有知道，right 一些房屋的东西 ，okay。Some things that you need to know. They have test question on flashing, right? The metal sheet around the chimney, right? 这防水的，烟囱防水的 ，okay. And then you have the studs, okay. 一个长溜溜的 stud, okay. And then you have the baseboard, what they call sole plate, okay. And then you have the sill, okay. You have the header, okay. And then over here you have the eave. Okay, so basically, you know, you have to know parts of the house. Okay， 有时候你有看 这个房屋的结构了 ，OK， 要知道基本的东西 ，OK， 所以我画出来就是它会考试考到你的 ，OK。Home warranty plans， 这个是房屋保险保护什么东西？你的设备 ，right？ They carry 1 year contractor warranty against labor and defect for your washing machine, your garbage disposal, things like that. OK， 还能洗碗机啊、打碎机啊等等。OK， 冷气、暖气等等。OK， your heater and your AC as well. OK。Okay, basic appraisal principle. Okay, these are the 7 principle. Let's go through them. Okay, principle of supply and demand. Okay, obviously, right? A lot of people want it. Your price will go high. Okay, I'm going over a few minutes. Okay, so we're gonna go through this quick. 如果多人要的话，价钱就高起来了。OK。Principle of change, right? 它有改变 okay? So development, maturity, and decline, right? The cycle, okay, goes like this. So a city, from a young city to mature city, and then to a declining city, okay? 它会生长 okay? 刚开始，然后高峰，然后低谷 okay? 这个都有的 okay? Principle of conformity, okay? 是 all throughout the whole neighborhood， 是一个 is a residential area， 住宅区等等的 OK， 都比较价值比较好一点 OK。Principal contribution， 你里面这个区有什么东西，你的房子有什么东西，有用词啊等等 OK。If your house have a pool, solar panel, and the neighborhood amenities that will contribute, right? Principal substitution， 这是比较了 right? If your neighbor has a pool, you don't, right? Or vice versa, the neighbor has 4 bedroom, you only have 3 bedroom, obviously is low in price, right? 所以你看你邻居有4房的，你只有3房，当然了，你的价值比较低了 okay? Principal regression is the value of the best property in the neighborhood will be adversely affected by other properties, okay? So if you are in a neighborhood, okay, everybody is a small building, okay, you have a big building, okay, your value is going to be pulled down by all the rest, okay, that's called principle of regression, okay. Hello.
你好，老师，我是那个温妮老师跟我说让我来买书上这里来。
哦 OK，
这个时
好，
就是想买一本。
好，你们请坐，我等等，我大概5分钟就结束 ，OK？ 这还没结束，对。Okay, principal regression. Okay, next is the principle of progression. Okay, so the opposite is happening. Okay, let's say you're in a neighborhood. Okay, everybody has tall and big building, and you have a smaller building here. Okay, so your value is gonna be increased. So that is called principle of progression. Okay. 如果你在一个区里面，你房子是特别小的，全部都是比你贵的，right？ 你呢，这个价值会被拉高 ，OK？ Okay, so we're finished with chapter 10. Okay, so next week we're gonna do chapter 11. We're gonna do chapter 11 and chapter 12. Okay, same time next Saturday. Okay, Saturday this Chinese New Year on the Friday. Is it? No, that's next week. Oh, it is. It is Chinese New Year on the Friday. Okay, so happy Chinese New Year. But we will have a class on Saturday, same time, and then we move on so we could finish this uh, class on time. Okay, so we don't want to stop for the Chinese New Year holiday. Okay, so next week, Saturday, which is the 13th. Okay, we're gonna have a class from 9 to 12. Okay, sorry about today. We started late, so we go on from there. So see you guys next week and happy Chinese New Year. Bye bye.
嗯。